Car crashes are a leading cause of death for young children. We just launched a new child seat crash test that takes safety to the next level. It took us 2.5 years to develop, and we'll show you how it's done in a moment. But first, let's talk about how crash testing is currently done.
Here at Consumer Reports, we've been performing child seat testing for over 30 years. These tests are run at a speed of 30 miles per hour on a test bench that's based on vehicle seats from the 1970s.
Research shows that when children get injured in frontal car crashes, it's most often because they've hit their heads on something in the interior of the vehicle, like the front seat back. Here at Consumer Reports, we wanted to take it a step further by testing to a setup that's more like a real car and at a higher speed. So we developed a new crash test that no one else does. First, our test bench uses actual vehicle seat cushions, which we have found has an effect on how the child seat reacts in a crash. Second, we have a simulated front seat back in our setup, which allows us to see if the test dummy will hit its head or not during the crash. And finally, instead of testing at 30 miles per hour, we tested a higher speed of 35 miles per hour. Our overall scores will continue to include an assessment of how easy a seat is to use, as well as how likely you are to get a secure fit in your vehicle. But in order to get that protection, here are some things that you have to do to make sure that your child is safe in his or her car seat. Make sure the seat is installed correctly. You can go to safekids.org to find a child seat checkup event in your area. Make sure the harness straps are at the right height, at or below the shoulders for rear facing, at or above the shoulders for forward facing. Make sure the harness straps are tight enough. You should not be able to pinch any webbing between your thumb and forefinger. Make sure the chest clip is at the right height, armpit level. Make sure your child is not too tall for the seat. Many parents know the weight limit for their child seat, but in actuality, your child is more likely to outgrow their seat in height before they reach the maximum weight limit of the seat. Our ultimate goal is to be able to tell consumers which child seats and features can offer an extra margin of safety in crashes.
For ratings on car seats, cars, and just about anything else car-related, go to consumerreports.org.